Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing some more green yellow Yamato. I know I've been saying that I'm going to play different decks, but with the new EB01 and ST13 cards coming out in the sim, I just had to play more Yamato. So yeah, this gameplay was recorded with me and my friends. These first two matches were against the blue yellow ace. The new sim update just dropped at the same hour that we started recording these. So for the first games, I did net deck from seeing what the meta was over there in Japan. So here in this game, I'm more getting used to what these cards could be. But yeah, I play just a 1-drop to, I think, look at my life and kind of put whatever I want in it. I forgot what it does. And my opponent plays 2 law blockers, the 1 cost. So on my second turn, I guess I just swing 8k just to get rid of his blockers and pass the turn. But yeah, EB01 and the ST13 cards have been really fun. This first few gameplays against the blue-yellow ace, I don't run this deck anymore. I was just more or less testing it out. In our third game, you'll see what I am running from the new update. But yeah, even though I'm not running these cards were still fun to play with. I just can't see myself using them as often. And I think if I remember correctly, I got rid of most of the Sky Island package. In my current deck, the only cards I kept were the Omen Holy because it's just too good of a combo. It just doesn't hit as often because I don't have the Sky Island Searchers or the other Sky Island packages. But yeah, he swings 9k at me. Here I just take it, and I draw into a 8-drop Eustace Captain Kidd. So yeah, let's see what I do. I got 5 Dawn up. He has 1 blocker. I think I'm probably just going to play the Ezo and just attach Dawn, or I could play the Ohm and try to look for a Holy. Yep, I whiff, of course, so I'm just going to add 1 Dawn, and let's see if he takes it or if he blocks it. I'll prefer if he blocks it just so he doesn't have a card in hand or a blocker on board, but he does counter out with the Sanji. So yeah, my opponent was playing the 6-drop Law. This was when we were just adding random cards into our deck, and he added that card, so kind of screwed me over, but oh well. Made me take a life, which sucks. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just going to pass turn here. There's not really much he can do. Let's see, I think I'm at 7 Dawn now, so I'm not going to play the 7-drop Hody Jones just because I really don't need to. So I'm probably just going to go into a more aggro or, you know, try to build up my board. Yeah, here I'm trying to bait him into using the blocker. Or if he takes it, he takes it. Which he does take it, so we're chilling. I could have played the Ezo to rest the blocker, but I really don't want to waste the Ezo on it, so I'm probably just, yeah, play the Holy, I guess, for a bigger body. Swing 7k, and he takes it with the blocker. So we're chilling. He doesn't have any more blockers on the board. He does have that 6-drop. I think it's a 7k body, so it is going to be kind of annoying to defend against, but we'll see what our opponent does here. But yeah, like I said, this gameplay was as soon as the update dropped out, so we didn't really know what we were doing with our decks. So my opponent kind of, we were kind of figuring out. It was more like we were both. It was 3 of us in call. We were trying to figure out how blue yellow ace works and how it can be like used and stuff. So it was more of a playtest match for us. But yeah, he swings 7k at me. I just take it. I get a Portgasty ace. And if I remember this game now, yeah, I sent, with that 1-drop, I ended up sending a Portgasty ace to the bottom of my life. So in my last life, I currently have a Portgasty ace, and I had another one. And at this point, I'm showing my friend who is in the VC with us. I'm like, hey, I have another ace in my life. That's not good. So yeah, if I would have had a Hiyori, it would have been nice because I could have just swapped it out for an Onami or a Satori trigger. But I didn't, so, you know, I'm kind of forced to just have the Portgasty ace in my life. Unless, which I probably am going to play here. Yeah, there I'm typing to my friend what I'm trying to show him. But, oh, am I going to play the 8-drop kit? Yeah, okay, I'm going to play the 8-drop kit and just use leader effect, give him the 2 Dawn, and then play a Shiro Hoshi, right? Yep. Very nice, good turn. Swinging 6k to his ace, and then I'm probably just going to swing 5k to Leaf. Sorry guys, I'm mispronouncing words. 5k to life, and just pass turn here. He can't really swing into my life now that I have the A-drop kid, and I have some good amount of counter, so I'm not really too scared about losing here. And I also have that Shirahoshi, so we're chilling. Yeah, let's see. I got, what is that? 6k counter, 5k counter. I have 5k in counter, and then I have a blocker. He plays a 9-drop Sanji. Gets really unfortunate with the top decking and ends up seeing another Sanji, so he can't play it, even if you wanted to, which I don't think it's worth playing, but it's more worth keeping in your hand for the 2k counter. But yeah, he gets unlucky here with the 9-cost Sanji top decking a Sanji, so you can't grab it. But yeah, here I think he's just gonna swing 6k to me, and then, or no, he can't swing 6k. Yeah, he messed up here. So yeah, he's just gonna use the Luffy leader effect and swing 8k. I'm probably just gonna counter out with the Onami. Honestly, the Onami is not really getting much play now that it's in the late game. So I'm probably just gonna trash the Onami, right? Yep. Onami's not getting much use now that it's in late game, and I don't need him to not have cards in hand, you know. So yeah. So he passes turn, and I get another Portgas Ace. So now I know if I take another hit, I'm gonna have 3 Portgas Aces, and I'm just like, man, this is not looking like a nice hand. So let's see what I do here. I think at this point in the game, I'm more or less thinking I could probably go for game here, or just get him really near to the end of it. So I'm swinging 8k, he blocks it with the branch, and I'm gonna swing, let's 8, 9. I'm gonna swing 9k. Okay, yeah, I swing 9k to him. Is he gonna take it? He counters out, so I'm probably just gonna attach the last 3 Dawn to Kid and just swing big. Oh, I swing to the, yeah, okay, that's fair. Swing to the Luffy to clear his board up, so that way I won't die next turn, because I'm pretty sure if I didn't end up swinging to the Luffy, I probably would have lost. Yeah, he was at 1 life, so there was no point in me going for a game here. So I just swung at his board. That way I can guarantee that I won't die here. He swings 10k to the Kid, and I think I'm just going to counter out, yeah, with the 2/2ks. I'm pretty sure I don't block it. Okay, I do block it. Okay, never mind. I block it. He plays another 9-drop, gets a Strusen. I'm pretty sure he doesn't play it. At this point in the VC, though, I was telling him, go ahead, play it. But yeah, he passes turn because he can't really do anything else. I swing 8k to life, no blocker up, so at this point, I'm just probably, yeah. He does get a Capone Beige off of the last life. I attach all the taunt to the, I don't know what the, ISA I think is what it's called. But he counters out, and I just swing 5k to leader, and I win. So yeah, that's how the first match went. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go for a rematch here and just try to get more practice in with our decks. So let's see, pretty okay hand, but I prefer, you know, a different hand. So I'm only gonna get an ISA, play it, and I look at my top life. I see it's another ace, and here I was gonna send it to the bottom because I don't want to see it, but I just leave it on top because if he hits me early on, I can get it, and then turn 3 I can just play it if I am at 2 or less life. So yeah, I could have gambled and sent it to the bottom hoping that my next life was going to be a trigger, but I'm pretty sure like gambling like that isn't really worth it, just because I know my decks don't, or with my green yellow Yamato decks, it doesn't really run a lot of triggers, and the triggers that I do run, I end up manipulating them onto there with Kozeki Hiyori. Sad thing though is I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't have Hiyori's or Momonosuke's. I forget what it doesn't have. Yeah, I think it doesn't have those 2 cards, so I can't really manipulate my life very well. But it's okay because we still ended up doing decent with it. But yeah, so I pass my turn to my friend here, and I think he's either 1 debating on what to do, or 2 he's probably doing something on the side, and I have to keep constantly telling him that it's his turn. All right, so my I guess my friend came back after doing something, but he played a 1-drop blocker and passes it back over to me. So I can't be swinging here. I don't really see much of a play here. I could play a Shura and search. Alright, so after a while I finally come back to my computer or whatever I was doing. But yeah, I come back, play a Shura, and don't really get anything good, so I just get an Elthor and attach the 1 Dawn, swing. He blocks it, and I just pass turn. So hopefully there's still more like interruptions like that, because there's been quite a bit of times where we just do nothing for a long time. But yeah, he swings. I finally get that ace that I talked about earlier, and I guess I'm just gonna play an Ohm and try to top deck an. Oh, never mind, I had a Holdie in my hand. But yeah, I play an Ohm. I actually get a Holdie from the searching, so I play him and swing 6 at life, trying to get rid of his blockers, but he counters out, and I just pass. But yeah, so hopefully I can get in a hit next turn so I can use Yamato's effect, because we're at this time I can't use it since he's at 4 life. But he does play the 6 cost Law and forces me to take a life, which I end up getting a Rosinante. And for a second I was wondering why the Rosinante is there, but I forgot that I have 8-drop kids in here, so it's good. But yeah, I play the Izo, rest his blocker just so I can try to confirm that hit, because I want him to take the hit here, so that way I can use my leader effect, which I'm pretty sure he is because it's a 9k hit. Yeah, he just takes it, and I use the leader effect to attach the 2 Dawn to the Ohm, swing at 7, and then I'm probably just gonna swing at 5 here, and then swing 2 with the Shura to the blocker. So now I'm at 3 life and my opponent's at 1 life. He actually countered out of the blocker hit. I just realized that's crazy. I would have just let it go, but I mean, I guess into a green yellow Yamato. I mean, at this point in the game, you have 1 life. You're not really scared of the double attack. So you probably just should have let the blocker go, but I guess. So he's swinging 7k to my Ohm, and I think here I'm debating if I want to counter out or not. But yeah, he swings 7k, I just let the Ohm die. And he has, what is that, 9 Dawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 or 9 Dawn, I can't count right now. But he swings 5 at my Holy, so I think he has 9 Dawn, so he's probably going to play the 9-drop Sanji again. So here I should just block it, or counter out. Because if he has 9 Dawn, then I'm pretty sure he's just going to play the 9-drop, so there's no reason in me not saving this, just so I can have a body next turn. So yeah, I counter out with the Rosinante, and oh, he doesn't play the 9-drop, he plays the 5-drop ace. Okay, so yeah, I just let it die there. And he has 3 Dawn up, so is he gonna play another blocker? Yep, plays another chump blocker. I don't really got anything that I could do to rest his blockers, so I'm probably just gonna do big swings here to try to either clear his board or go for his life. I swing 8k to life and he blocks it. Let's see, probably just gonna try to go for board here or go for his life. It's gonna be kind of expensive to go for a board, so yeah, his board's too big, so I just gotta go for life and try to get cards out of his hand or try to get him down to 0. And I think I'll probably save up 1 Dawn. Yeah, 1 Dawn for the Elthor. Just swing 5. Get the Elthor so I can counter out of his big attacks. Because that ace, man, it's pretty crazy that it has rush and it's a 5/7. So it is looking like a scary board here. He has 2 blockers. But I have 3 life. And I got some okay bodies. So here it's kind of looking a little scary for me because he's got big stuff on the board. But he doesn't have any life. He only has 2 cards in hand. So he's gonna swing 6k. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna counter out with the Satori. Alright, okay, I just take it. Here I'm probably, oh, okay, he's going for the Izo. Yeah, just let it go. There's no reason to me saving it. And then let's see what he swings at here. It's interesting that he swings at the Shura. I should have probably just gone for the life. I would have probably just countered out, but still, I mean, cards out of my hand, but it's whatever. So not really much for me to do here. I could try to go for board or go for game, but he has blockers, so I think I'm just gonna play, yeah, I'm gonna play a blocker. That leaves me with 8 Dawn up, so I can probably just play an ace and go for board, wipe a little, try to get rid of those blockers for the next turn. So yeah, it looks like here I'm debating on, do I want to go for the AK swing, but he blocks it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to play the ace, give the 2 Dawn to ace, and go for, yeah, his ace, but he blocks it. So he has 4 swings. I have 2 life, a blocker, and let's see, 7k counter. So I'm not really too scared here. I'm probably just gonna take these first 2 hits, get down to 0 cost or 0 life. All right. Okay, I counter out of that one. And here I'll just probably use the 3 count, well, I can't really here. Yeah, I just take the hit. And just block it with the Shirahoshi, and at this point it's game. I'm probably gonna attach all Dawn to one character and just swing to life, and I swing with the Isa, and he disconnects because at this point he was like, I refuse to get killed by that girl. But yeah, here we have gameplay against the other EB01 leader, Hannibal. Again, this was after our tournament today that we were talking about it, so we got home and we started cooking up some heat. So yeah, this is the current deck that I'm more or less running. I did get rid of those 2-drop event cards just because they sound good on paper, but in Green Yellow Yamato I don't really run that many triggers to warrant the rearranging life. In a different more trigger event or more trigger happy deck, it'll be good, but not into mine, because with most of my triggers I can just manipulate them to be that at the top or at the bottom, but not in this deck. So here I do end up using the event card just to reorganize my stuff, and I look at my life and it's just not that great. So I'm probably just gonna keep 1 200 million volts at the top and 1 at the bottom, just so I can be prepared. So yeah, he swings 5k at me. I counter out with the 4k just so I can reorganize my life, and I think he swings here with the buggy. He swings here with the buggy, and I think I just take it. Yeah, here I'm getting ready to just take it so I can add another life. So I use the trigger event, trash an ace and a holy, and give myself another life with a trigger from 200 million volts. So it doesn't really have anything on the board, so I wouldn't hate just attaching all Dawn. Yeah, just attach all Dawn and swing, and he takes. So I pass turn. He's at 6 Dawn, I think, right? 360. Yeah, he's at 6 Dawn. So he could just attach 1 Dawn, I guess, and play a Magellan, and I think that might be what he does, actually. Swinging 6k to me, and I could 2k counter out of here. I know it's in my life, so it's not really that good, so I'm probably just gonna 2k with the Yamato. Yeah, so I end up 2k'ing with the Yamato, and he actually doesn't play a Magellan, so he plays a 5-drop Queen. And yeah, so I can't really rest his blocker here, so I could play the Hiyori, see what's at my life, and nothing really, so I'm probably just gonna put the Holy back up there and play Momonosuke and add the Hiyori to the top and swing 5. That's a free block for him, so I just end turn. Right now I'm at 5 life, so I'm not really scared. He's at 2 life. He does have that Queen blocker up, so it's going to be kind of annoying. I can't really rest it or get rid of it. But he does 3,000 worlds my my Momonosuke blocker, so that does kind of suck. I take the hit with 5k, and he plays a Sadie into a mini koala, so there's another blocker. And this game is kind of long just because there is a lot of blockers played, so it's just a lot of me grinding down the deck. But yeah, I get a Hody Jones. I rest 2 of his blockers, swing 7k at his life. Let's see if he takes it or if he counters out. He does have a lot of cards in hand, but he takes it, so at this point now I just need to get rid of the blockers on the field and just swing big here. So I'm starting to get rid of them. Swinging 10k with the Hody Jones to the Queen, just so he doesn't. I could have swung at the mini koala, but the mini koala has that on KO effect where he ramps, so I'd rather not give him that ramp, you know. So he takes it, the queen dies, and I pass turn. And we'll see what he does here. At this point, he's at 10 Dawn, so he can play whatever. I forget what he does here or what he's running. I know he's running some event cards to get rid of my big bodies. So he could play a Gum Gum Red Rock or a can't 3000 Worlds it. He could Ragnarok it, which would be crazy. Ragnarok is a crazy card. He swings 5k here, I 1k counter out, and he plays another Buggy to search and gets a 2k counter out of it. Principale. And he plays a Hannibal, and let's see what he gets from the search. He gets a Mino Zebra, which is annoying. It's a banish body, so yeah. He ends up playing another Queen blocker and gets more cards in hand, so at this point he's walling up. He plays Sadi, and I'm guessing into another Mina Koala, yep. So he has 3 blockers on the board right now, and it's looking like it's going to be very annoying to go for game here. So he does swing with one of the Mina Koala, so he only has 2 blockers. But yeah, I'm manipulating my life here, so I add the what was it called, the Kiko Nojo to the top of my life. So if he hits me one more time, I could get another body and hope that I live. But yeah, I'm gonna swing 9k to life. Yeah, see if he can block it with either the Queen or the Mina Koala. I prefer the Queen. I mean, there's no point in blocking with the Mina Koala at this point because he's already ramped all the way to 10 Dawn. So hopefully he blocks with the Queen, but he actually counters out with a Gum Gum Rain and the 2k that he searched with earlier. And I'm just going to swing 7k to his blocker to get rid of it. Okay, and I'm going to play the Portgasty Ace, attach 2 Rested Dawn, and swing at leader. And hopefully he blocks it here so I can get rid of another blocker. He does. He blocks it, but he counters out. But I'm fine with that because that gets rid of his hand. He only has 3 cards in hand now, 4 cards now that he drew. So it's looking like slowly but surely I'm getting him down to the point where I can go for game. I don't really have much. I do have the Ezo in hand, and I'm probably going to try to keep it just so next turn I can rest his Mina Koala and only have to deal with 1 blocker. So let's see what he does here. He attaches 5 Dawn to leader and swing at the Ace. And I think, yeah, he was telling me that he messed up here because he wanted to have 6 Dawn instead to get rid of my Hody Jones. So yeah, he was telling me that he was gonna red rock my Hody Jones. So at this point I'm like, okay, and we just counter out of the swing to keep the Ace on the field. But yeah, at this point I was like, don't worry, I'll pretend that you did get rid of the Hody Jones. I got you. So yeah, he plays a Crocodile, and I just rest his Mini Koala with Ezo and give the 2 Rested Dawn to Ace. And I think he just takes it here because at this point he was like, yeah, it's game. So I'm swinging 9k to 5k. He has a blocker up, but he ends up Gum Gum Raining and then Mini Zebra or whatever it's called because he knew it was game at that point. So but yeah, this deck is looking pretty strong with EB01 cards and ST13 cards. I can't wait to run it in the future, and yeah, expect some more videos out soon like I always say, and I'll probably catch you guys in the next video. I say probably, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Here's my deck list that I'm currently using. It's not the deck list in the video, but it's the one that I'm currently using. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Expect a Red Green Law video next video. I keep saying video, yeah, whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.